Hello friends, this is my last day in Hangzhou. I'm at the train station. I'm ready to take the train to Shanghai. I'm going to Shanghai a day early because I don't want to screw up. It's about it's only an hour and a half away, but from here by bullet train. But you know, one of the issues is once you get there, Shanghai is huge. My hotel is about an hour away and the airport is an hour and a half away from the train station. So, you know, then so many things could go wrong. I always leave space for errors. I've learned my lesson, and I never want to be missing a flight or something like that. So if you travel a lot, you know what I mean. So I'm a little bit sad to leave China. Not a little bit, I'm very sad to leave China because I love China. And it's a very cool. There's a guy, you know, there's always somebody staring at you when you're doing videos. You know, they want to be in the video, they want to, I guess they see that you're not from here and who knows what they think, you know. But anyway, one great thing about traveling in China is that you don't have to worry about your stuff getting stolen, even at hotels or things like that. I mean, look, there's my stuff over there. It's just waiting for me. And crime is so low here, it's practically non-existent from what I understand. I just think it's not about the cameras, you know, the surveillance, it's about the culture. There's just not a lot of thieving culture, you know. Now, I might be speaking a little too soon, or whatever, but everybody knows that China is very safe. I don't want to get proved wrong, of course, so I'm not wandering too far away from my stuff. But it is very interesting. Now, another thing I love about China is just the people. People are so friendly, for the most part. You know, they're very friendly. Anytime I've had a problem, they always help. It's very, very nice. What's interesting to me is that there are all these China-hating channels on YouTube. Really bizarre, you know. I don't know how anybody could be so into hating a certain country. This is bizarro behavior to me. I never understand that. So I mean, I'm here, you know. I don't see anything what these people are ranting about so bad about China, blah, blah. You know, I think they're just getting the money from views of paranoid people, because I mean I'm here, okay? I'm here. I don't see that what they're talking about. It just doesn't exist. Now, do I hold kind of a, let's say, privileged position in China because I'm a musician, I'm a photographer, whatever, and I'm not from here, I'm from New York, and so everybody looks at you like, oh boy, you know, maybe they think you're some kind of famous or whatever. But that's just the innocence of the people, yeah. It's not something that you can say it's a privilege, let's say. I mean, I do have a name in drumming and music. So that, I mean, from that standpoint, I see all the students and the drummers. They follow me and they see my playing, and it's obviously sometimes, you know, people like my playing. So what can I say? But it's at the same time, you know, what does it mean? It means that I'll never be a part of the culture, you know. No matter how long I stay here, I'll never be like a part of China. I'll never be a citizen of China. They don't have citizenship for foreigners. if you marry a Chinese girl, then you can stay as a resident, but you can't become a citizen ever. Does that influence the fact that you feel like you can never be a part of China? I don't know. These are questions that I'm answering for myself now. You know, as the more I come to China and love it with my stuff, you know, I got to figure out a way to travel lighter. I'm really, you know, everything you see here is essential gear: stick bag, cymbals, computers. I have 2 computers and some clothes. I don't even have that many clothes. I hate carrying stuff, so what I do a lot is I'll just carry very little clothes and buy clothes at the destination I'm at. You know, that's my way of dealing with this shit. I hate carrying stuff, so even though I'm very light, man, it's heavy. So I wish there was some other way, you know. It seems like you're a drummer, you're condemned to carry heavy shit everywhere in the world, no matter what you do. Now, I'm walking away from my stuff over there, and it's just the New York in me is very paranoid, you know, about getting my stuff stolen. But I really don't think it's going to be the case. I mean, everything's in there. My wallet, my passport I have on me, you know, but computers, photography equipment, you know, everything's in there. So I guess that's why I feel a little paranoid. It's just a major amount of bread. Now, I'm gonna go this way just to prove to you. I'm not throwing off the trails maybe, but I'm keeping my peripheral vision, you know, is over there. And I mean, nothing's gonna happen. Old lady looking at me like some kind of alien. But oh, by the way, these are the entrances to the train. The train is down there, the bullet train. Look at this station, is amazing. The station's so beautiful. So my stuff is still there. My stuff is still over there. Nobody even remotely touching it. So we continue. This is my gate, let's say. I'm on train 238 to Shanghai at 14:12. So I've got a little while to go. I don't know why people are in line. I think maybe I should probably get in line. So let's just walk over to the bags and get in line. I'll be continuing this from the train, and well, I'm very melancholic to leave China. It's very. I feel like, although I'm going to Bali, an utter paradise, I'm sad to leave China. around China now because they have a lot of signs in English and it's very well explained where you have to go. Not every part of China is going to be in English, but the big cities for sure.
所以就是看起来就是都收得很干净的那种感觉。我觉得有可能白肤色的女生会。
Okay, I just arrived to my hotel room here in Shanghai, and I just wanted to give you a little look before I destroy the room. Go crazy. This is the Garden Inn Hotel, which I like to go to this line Garden Inn whenever I can. It's always good. This hotel cost me $50. Breakfast included. It's about 10 kilometers from the airport. Yeah, I had to come a day early to Shanghai because the trip from Hangzhou is not easy. There's so many things that could go wrong. I mean, I experienced today that the traffic was crazy. The from the airport to here, it's quite a journey. So it's better to come a day earlier. If you're ever in Hangzhou and need to go to the airport in Shanghai, you better come a day early and just get a hotel and relax so you can just make the flight and not miss it. Anyway, it's kind of a nice view, I guess. Looks like a nice garden down there. I'm gonna go to the shopping area. They have a nice shopping area here, very close by, and we're gonna go have a look. So what do you say? Let's find a coffee or something. All right. One thing that I've gotten used to is walking around without my wallet. Everything is done by phone in China. Every purchase, every taxi, everything. I mean, you don't need your wallet. And now I suddenly panicked because I thought I forgot my wallet in Hangzhou at my other place, but no, I had it in my backpack because I haven't seen my wallet in like weeks. There's no need to take it. Yeah. I wonder what the United States would be like if it was cashless. I don't think people there would dig it too much. But I gotta tell you, it's pretty convenient. It's very convenient. I know there's issues with the whole cashless society thing, and yeah, there's more probably control of what they see, everything you do, everything you spend. But I mean, what are you gonna not, usher in the future because of these things? I don't know. I mean, obviously there's still cash and you can buy things with cash, and in the countryside and stuff like that, there's more cash purchases. So it's not like it's totally and completely cashless, but pretty much it. Hi. This is pretty cool because we have a little shopping area with tons of restaurants right in front of us. Delivery guys galore here. You can have anything delivered right to your room. It's pretty amazing. These delivery guys, boy, they work hard. Hey man, it looks like it's gonna rain. I hope it doesn't rain too much, to be honest. I don't want to be stuck in my room. It's probably time to get something to eat. So this is near the airport. This thing, so that's the hotel right there, Hilton Garden Inn. Like I said, man, every one of those that I go to is outstanding, and not, $200 a night. So I can't complain. I really like that chain. There's food everywhere here, man. Wow. Oh my God, there's an Apple store. What? Oh my God, an Apple store. That's pretty insane. I wonder if they have external drives here, man. All my drives are full. I really need to blah, blah, blah. I don't want to bore you guys, but that's life, man. You can do so many things, videos, projects. You run out of hard drive space in a flash. This is interesting. I'm in like a small neighborhood, actually, near the airport. It's outside the big city, and I haven't been to a place like this in a while. It's just really got a small town vibe, really small town vibe. I guess I can head over here and explore a little bit. I have no idea what's over there. Find out, I guess. Hopefully I don't get hit by a car. It looks like a main street over there, so we'll just see. There's all these little restaurants, noodle shops, which I don't trust too much. But you never know. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? All right. I always try to get a hotel with a decent gym to get in a workout. I feel so much better when I work out, even before a long trip. It feels good. This gym is, well, it is what it is. But everything's functional. It's got free weights, a little bench, two benches, one flat bench and one upright, so we're fine. We're doing fine. Yeah. Okay, it's the next morning here, and I discovered this incredible shopping street market type thing. I'm just going to show you what's going on. Fresh fish market here. This is interesting because it's really like more of a local place, which is something I love. It's not big city stuff. Local, all local place. I really dig it. It's kind of difficult to walk because you need to be careful of the bikes. Damn, I wasn't expecting this. So I forgot my tripod that I, hold the phone with. I'm just hand holding it now. So I hope it doesn't annoy you guys too much. But look at this. It's a massive street market, man. Pretty cool. Squids. Hi. These merchant guys are funny, especially the seafood guys. They look very stern, but you smile at them and suddenly they melt. Smile back and they say hello. Pretty funny. Man, I love this kind of stuff. The real thing, not the city stuff. Look at that. So cool. I gotta get a shot of this. Yeah, one street is more interesting than the other. I don't know which way to go. But I think I'm gonna go this way. It looks a little more busier. Wow. They have everything here. It's like Argentina. Yeah? Argentina has the same kind of cuts as the same. They eat the same thing. Let's say things that maybe in the States don't eat. fish. Oh man, cash. Nobody uses cash here. I mean, in the big areas, it's surprising to see somebody handing cash over. And then again, we are in a smaller region. We're outside of a big town. So this is cool. I love this, man. These are some kind of a meat buns with a bread on the outside. Not exactly the most sanitary conditions. Oh, these grapes, man, they look great. The real China, the urban life, which is that I'm really interested in that. You know, I guess this is it. Wow. Ni hao. Hi. Pork noses and everything. 你叫什么名字? Oh, the name. Very good. I asked her what her name was, but she pointed me to the name of the business. Chicken feet, very, very popular here. I can't eat that. It freaks me out. I think that's salmon fried completely. Oh, tongue. Seed shop. Rice seeds. Oh, ginger. Look at that ginger. I love ginger. This ginger looks amazing. Very clean. Now they say that ginger that's clean like this is cleaned with chemicals, as opposed to that one's better to buy those that are dirty, to not clean with any chemicals. Anyway, this is cool, man. I love this. We got a chicken shop over here. Pretty much fresh chickens. You can still see where they cut them. You know, I see this and it makes me want to become 100% vegan all the time. Pretty bustling here. Crabs. Everything bustling. I have no idea what this stuff is. Chicken. This is obviously chicken. This, I don't know what that is. It reminds me a lot about, a lot of Vietnam. Vietnam, the street markets are very, in Hoi An anyway, the street markets are very popular. Wow, I've run into this is a great area. My God, this is so cool. I'm loving this here. Let's walk down a little this way. We're out of the alleyways now. We're just walking around the main street. That's great that the hotel is so close to all this. It's great. I'm hand holding the phone, so I'm really sorry about the moving so much. I'm trying my best to hold it steady here. I'm so fortunate to be a musician, you know. I thank God, thank the universe that I'm a musician. I get to see all this and I get paid. I do it for a living. It's such a blessing to be a musician. I know a lot of people think that you know, you're a musician, oh, you'll never make $1 million or whatever. I mean, some musicians do make $1 million. Me, who knows? I don't know. I don't care. As I said before, I don't care one iota about playing with whoever, playing with some famous jazz guy. I just don't care. I've played with many people, and what I found is the best thing is to play for yourself. Have my own group, have my own thing going. And that's been the root of my success. You know, the ability to do what I want. I'm going to go back this way. This just looks like a big street. Nothing too interesting. Now here's something you don't see that often in China. A porno shop. I mean, LA is full of them, but here in China, it's super weird to see that. Anyway, I'm on a search for a eSIM card, which is half the time when you're traveling like this, you know, you're really probably just lost trying to find your way to things. And getting around is sometimes not easy, but it's all an adventure, and that's how you should take it. It's a big adventure. So I ran into this river here. It's quite nice to see. My hotel is right there. It's the Hilton Garden Inn. Very nice hotel, actually. I love the Garden Inn chains. I guess they're like sub-chain, I don't know. Over there, there's not much. Just small bridge and construction stuff. This is more picturesque, although not the most picturesque, but it's still very nice. And I believe this is what they call a wet market. In Argentina, we have similar things. In Buenos Aires, it's an open market like this with lots of fresh stuff. And it's about 10 in the morning now, and I think by now a lot of people have gone. The major part of the business in the morning is done, so it's kind of empty now. When I came here earlier, it was bustling. I have no idea what kind of fish those are, but everything's super fresh and nice. Very well kept, very clean. Vegetables look super clean. It's a little market here in Shanghai. Squids. Eggs. How much are eggs? 4.2. Oops. 4.2 RMB. These are $6, $7, $1. I think it may be $1, not each. Probably $1 for half. Duck eggs, maybe. Duck eggs? Duck? Yes, you don't speak English, so thank you. A lot of people don't speak English here. Vietnam also, not a lot of English happening. So you got to keep that in mind. I mean, using a translation app, you won't have any problem. But in the meantime, it's not easy to communicate without a translation app. So just something to be aware of. All right, I made it through customs and check-in. I always, I get nervous when I'm going through check-ins at airports. I never know how people are going to react to my symbols and stuff. But I've never had a problem. I guess it's just residue paranoia from Air Asia one time where they charged me nearly $300 in excess baggage fees. I mean, they're being real pricks. It was only like a few pounds overweight. Anyway, why bring that up? I have like residue paranoia. And China Airlines never, any Chinese airlines never hassled me. Air Asia afterwards, they never hassled me again. But that one time, man, that really pissed me off. So that's life of a drummer. No matter how light you pack, clothes. I mean, this is all I have: my computers and cameras and stuff, and some clothes. Not even, a few shirts and stuff. And every time I go somewhere, I end up throwing stuff away because I buy new clothes at my whatever destination I have to be in. I just buy new stuff, Anyway, by the time I get done playing and sweating, the clothes I brought with me are pretty much destroyed. So it's time for new stuff. That's musician's life. I had a buddy of mine who I ran into in London. He had a suitcase full of CDs back then. He had one pair of pants and 2 shirts and a full suitcase with CDs and books. And that's musician's life on the road, man. Now, with, of course, CDs now are no longer necessary, and you pretty much can sell digital downloads of your material, so that's a huge relief. Even ebooks you can sell now, that's a huge relief. So yeah, Shanghai Airport, here we are, just waiting for my flight. Shanghai Airport, Pudong Airport, is pretty big. It's really massive. I love the design. They got some nice coffee shops and stuff. I dare not ask how much your coffee is. $10, who knows? But yeah, I usually don't eat when I'm at the airport. It's just outrageous. Unless it's a total emergency, But a good road musician will prepare. Eat before, and be prepared. I like this airport. Overall, the tour has been great. I can't complain. I really love audiences in China. The people that always receive me very well. And yeah, China is awesome. If you can get to China even for a vacation, I highly recommend doing it. Oh look, that's my plane there. China Eastern. Good. Looking good. Looking good. Hello friends. So the adventure continues. Here in Bali, I have some really nice plans. Really great plans for drumming stuff coming up very soon, including my dream project, which is to do drum and bass grooves with traditional Indonesian big groups like gamelan groups. Man, if I can get this going, it'll be amazing. Really creative, and something very special. I really hope I can pull it off. So that's the plan. Now, as you all know, I like to do my own thing. I don't wait around for people to call me. I think that's a huge mistake. So not only is it more fun to play for yourself, but it's totally liberating because you can do what you want. You only depend on yourself for gigs. Everything you do, you're in charge, man. You're the main man, the top dog. And it's a wonderful feeling. So the sunset is about to arrive here in Bali, and I'm looking forward to doing some sunset photography. It's looking pretty nice. So I hope you'll stick around, and I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. Bali is a paradise, man. Bali is paradise. Thanks for tuning in and following me on the channel. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and check out the lesson site. Everything's there waiting for you. Peace out.